Someone call the Polybius. Is it a coincidence that the Cave Gaming Center near GMU shut down after I gave them a copy of Polybius on CD? Coincidence or no? Yeet. stalling. Treacherous Jackknife is stalling. They didn't want a race starting on that curve. If I had an arcade, I would make sure this game was installed. TXR cabinet, anyone? I got to play an Initial D cabinet at Katsucon, and it was amazing. And I feel like this game would pair nicely with it. Just like the good old days. Oh shit, this car's fast. It might beat me. Okay. I guess that's fine. Whatever, bitch. I'll go have fun somewhere else. Oh, what? Did you give up? Lame. Sorry you're an idiot and dead now. Just so you know, there's some stupid shit going on where the car keeps pulling to one side or the other. It's probably either someone at the studio fucking with my controls, or it's possibly someone streaming from my Alienware trying to fuck with my controls. Those are the two options I'm guessing. It could be wind buffets, but I think they're a little bit too extreme and erratic. In before, or you just suck. It just happened there, too. I barely had my hand on the control stick. I barely had my finger on the control stick, and it shifted to the right. And then I did it, went like this to check. And I'm like, no, I definitely didn't do that. Yeah, see, that's how much pressure I was applying. If it would have moved... Anyway. Apparently you guys are getting super excited because you think you can just make me crash out by messing with me, but what you don't understand is I'll submit a report and I'll have you either fired if it's part of your job, or I'll have you killed if it isn't. Don't believe me? That is, if that's what that is, and if it consistently occurs and or escalates, I'll have you dropped. It could just be a bug, or it could be some other explanation. But if it's not, I'm gonna do something about it. It's like it might just be me scared of my own shadow in some shape or form. But if it's not me scared of my shadow and I hit something, I'm gonna be happy. And then it stopped. It's not doing it anymore. Very interesting. Oh, there, it just did it again. As soon as I said, and then it stopped, it's not doing it anymore. It did it again. Pulled to the left. That's so ironic. You're so fucking ironic. Oh my god. You're so fucking ironic. I could gut you. It also might have just been because the road was pulling to the left there. There was that grid on the road and it went a little bit to the left. But it might not be. It might be someone tapping some controller. Being like, oh, oh, oh. Just like the Boston Robotics stuff. Boston Dynamics Robotics. Oh! Oh, you think you're gonna put the box there? No way. Oh, oh, oh! You think you're gonna eat today? Nope. Ah! Now I'm doing it on purpose, just to counteract the idiocy. What's wrong? Don't you want to keep doing it? I'd love to see your guts on the floor. No hazing allowed! Unless you want me to haze you back, bitch. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Get on the floor right now. Get on the floor. Don't talk, just get on the floor. Let's escalate it. Let's escalate the situation. Tee-hee. Ooh, Highway Gambler. Let's see how he fares today. Highway Gambler goes hard in the paint. There's something wrong with that shit, man. That's pretty messed up. Now watch what I do. Watch this. I love this part. That wasn't even that much. Let's try again. Oh, they're acting normal now. I guess that means I killed them already. If it's not one motherfucking thing, it's another. And it's crazy, too, because I've beaten that car before. So I know something is fucking up. Someone's just having a bad fucking day and trying to take it out on me. But now let's target them. Let's target Highway Gambler. We can look for Highway Gambler and Black Panther now. I don't see either of them. That's too bad. I guess neither of them really want the smoke. They just want the clout. They're hiding. Their bitch asses are literally hiding. That's how you know it's fake. And that's how you know you don't have to get upset about it. When it's obviously fake and gay, you can just say, huh, well, they're just taking it in the butt, and that's fine. They're taking it all the way up deep into the butthole. And I do not have to mind that. Ooh, yee. Starting off strong with a little skibbity. Ah, did you see that one? It pushed to the left so quickly. I wish I could show you my hands like the controller while I'm playing so that you would know the difference between when I'm moving the controller and when it's just doing it by myself, but I don't have a good enough budget for that. Like that one. That was another weird bump. I thought I told you I'm gonna get you killed if you keep doing it. Apparently you think that throwing a highway gambler at me is gonna save you. Let's haze him more. Alright guys, red dots. You're gonna get red dots all over you. Then we're gonna light that motherfucker up like 4th of July. Duke-a-Jean. Duke-a-Jean. Why did I just get your name in my psychic catalog? What have you been doing? Throwing up again, Billy? El Ilos Logisticals. put his name on the list. Hail Sithis. Oh, they just did it big time. They're tempting fate. Did you see that one to the left? Hail Sithis, bitch. Hey, Dark Brotherhood, we got one. Go ahead. I said it's fine. Because if it's real, you're dead. And if it's not, then nothing's gonna happen. So I have nothing to lose. Are you serious, or are you just capping? Are you just capping? I think you're just capping. If you want to mess with me, meet me in the hall. Keep it out of the fucking games. Wow, the other one bitched out. It's so funny. It's so funny how you do that. How you make it look like it's the other car, and then you're like, oh, why'd you just raise the nameless one? Ha 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 ha. You thought you were gonna race the other one? Ha ha ha. Now I'm gonna mess with your pee-pee. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, but I beat you in a video game, so I get to rape you now. I get to rape your pee-pee because I beat you in a video game. Wow, that was a big one. Alright, you're dead too. You're dead 3. Sorry, Alec, I just couldn't resist. You seem to be having such a good time, I just had to ruin it. Oh, no way, I'm not gonna show my face. I'm not gonna play a fair game, that defeats the purpose. The reason it's so funny is because... Oh, you want to take it as a challenge? You want to keep challenging me? I'll just start looking up addresses. I try not to do stuff like that, but I will take it there. You think I can't? You want to take it there? I'll start with the studio address and work backwards from there. Like I said, I try not to do stuff like that, but I will do it if I have to. Haha, you started doing it again after I hit that corner because you get jealous. You can't stand it. You just can't fucking stand it when I do something good. You just have to try to fuck with me afterwards, don't you? Because you can't fucking help yourself because you have no motherfucking self-control. Want in on this? Want in on this? We're taking bets on who's gonna make them go crazy. We're taking turns bumping the joystick. You want in on it? We're gonna see who makes them go crazy. Hell yeah, I want in on it. And there's nothing he can do about it because he's all the way over there. He can't slit our throats from there because that's the only thing that we care about is whether or not we're going to be subjected to physical violence as a result of our actions. We don't care about people's feelings or about having a good game or about fair play. We just care about ourselves because we're super fucking selfish, and that's our gang, is Super Fucking Selfish Gang. And we're willing to do whatever it takes to hurt people and make money off of them. That's you guys. That's you guys right now, not me. What if it was Dua the whole time? What if she's the one with the Alienware? What if she's the one messing with my fucking driving? See right there. Are you sure you want to fucking say stuff like that? I can say whatever the fuck I want. No one pays attention to me anyway, unless they're trying to use it against me. So what's the fucking point? All you're gonna do is escalate the situation, which I don't give a fuck about. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to escalate the situation, and it's taking too long. I'm bored. You're boring me. If all you're gonna do is bump the controller a little bit and send fucked up cheating ass cars after me, well then you got another thing coming. I'll spray paint your eyes. How about that? I'll get you killed too, soldier, so shut the fuck up. I'll kill you back from the grave, idiot. Oh, one last one before we start, because we're just trying to see who can make him go crazy. Right before the race starts, we get, boop, one more little boop. Or I can just make you go crazy for trying it. What do you mean trying? We did do it. That's what your happiness sounds like. Someone put this tripper down immediately. Someone put him down. Lethal injection, I demand it. I demand it. Are you sure you want to go there? On Cinco de Mayo of all days? You sure you want to go there, tripper? We'll put you down. We'll put you down for real. We'll do everything we said we would. And you'll hate it. And you'll regret it. That's you guys right now. I'm not impressed. I don't even remember you. I don't remember any of you at all, ever. I don't remember any names, any faces, any birthdays. Because I'm not impressed. It's just a prank, bro! Oh, good. Great. Well, you know what I think is a good prank? What? Ask Sonia. Ask Sonia what I think a good joke is, and then we'll talk about pranks. Cause she said what she said was a joke, so I gave a joke back. Oh, there it is again. You want to keep pranking me? I'll show you a prank. When keeping it real goes wrong. Oh look, it's Highway Gambler. I'm gonna slow down after I beat this person. Alright, now I just have to wait for Highway Gambler. I might have to turn, or I might have to back up. I'm gonna back up. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go the other way, that's why. They're trying to avoid me. They thought they could cheese me and avoid me, and now they're probably gonna cheat again. Judging by the way that the car just over-rotated. It's like they have a localized... Like when you get near them, they have scripts running that mess with your fucking system. They're obviously cheap as hell as well. Cheating ass motherfuckers. That's what's up with this shit. But anyway, let's see what we can do. Ah, multiple versions of cheating. See that? You see that whole ass left dodge? Someone explain to me why that car is so much faster when it's so much cheaper. And why do they always just crash into shit and try to win that way? Wrong move, Tripper. You're not supposed to expose us like that. I've been making wrong moves my whole life and I'm still alive. Bitch. Because if you understood how this shit works, that would piss you off. You run into one motherfucking car and it's over when it's a fair fight. But their car apparently can run into like 4 or 5 and still have so much fucking speed. And it's like, aren't you out of nitrous already? And also, your car should not be that fast in the first place. The leveling system should not allow for that to be that fast, no matter how good of a driver you are. It shouldn't be that fast off rip just from acceleration of your fucking vehicle. If you want to say it's because your level is higher, then you need to drive better. Not just have illegal modifications. Oh, you said you'll get me killed and you'll pull up to my house? For free? For free, bitch? Say less, say more, say less, say nothing at all. Hail Sithis. Well, how about I have you killed, hee hee. He said while he touched himself in the penis area, the groin area. And likely chewed on snacks with his mouth open. That's you right now, bitch. And then you always do this. You just get me stuck on the wall because you think it's funny. You're like, let's spin him all the way around to the wall. I got this one, fam. We're gonna make sure he fucking crashes the fuck out. Because, look, he thinks he's so good, but look, I can just make him spin and get stuck on the wall, even though he knows that that's not supposed to happen. The way that it happened, it's not supposed to happen. He knows that, but I'm gonna do it to him anyway. Or it's just a skill issue, Tripper. And you're tripping, Tripper. Trip, 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 trip. Trip, 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 trip. You're just tripping, Tripper, trip, trip. It was just a hallucination. Trip, 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 trip. You don't know what's good. You don't know the difference between reality and hallucination. Trip, 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 tripper, reprobate, tripper, trip, trip. Hey, aren't you supposed to let your probation officer know when you go to Japan? Oh, it's a video game? I don't care. It's a violation of probation, even if you're playing it in a video game. You're in Japan in a video game, you need to let me know 2 weeks in advance, and I'll let you know whether or not I think it's okay. And then I'll rape you. Maybe the rape part should happen first. As a cooperator, I'm thinking if you want to make it as bad as possible, you should probably put the rape part first. Oh, right, okay. I think if you put the rape part after that, it kind of detracts from the whole, like, power play, and it kind of just makes you think, it just makes you seem desperate. When you put it after the part about trying to interfere with my personal life. If you put the rape after that, it's kind of like an afterthought. It makes it seem more like you're trying to date me, but you're just really bad at hitting on me. But if you put the rape part first, you make it very clear that you don't give a shit. Just to help you out. Since I'm cooperating and all. Also, I hit downshift multiple times and it didn't downshift. But hey, what does it matter to me if you die because you're cheating? I don't care. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. You're not ruining my fun. Go ahead, I'll watch. I'll help if you want. I'll help kill you. I'll help you end your life. Because I'm tired of your shit too. You're just an annoying motherfucker. Or you could just fix the fucking shit and stop complaining and crying. But I don't want to, because then you would be able to be good, and I don't want you to be good. I want to be in control. I want to take credit for your work, and I want to make you look like an idiot. That's you right now, you baby. But it doesn't work like that. You can't just shift in midair. Oh yeah? You want to see me do it in real life? Go ahead and set me up with some shit, and set me up with a situation like this in real life. Give me a little bit of time to practice and get used to it. Not even that long. And I'll do it. I'll do it. Give me 2 weeks in Japan and I'll do it. I'll go from 4th to 2nd in the motherfucking air on that curve. If you give me 2 motherfucking weeks in Japan. And you set it up beforehand. I guarantee you. See, the only reason that they should be going that fast is no reason at all. Even if they're using nitrous, they shouldn't be going that fast. There's just absolutely no legitimate reason that they should be going that fast. Why are they still just slightly out of reach? I would just shoot them. Oh, but our glass is bulletproof. Okay, then I would do this. Watch what I would do. My glass is bulletproof too. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Watch. Their license plate is... Oh, they don't have one on the... Oh, there it is. 9748. 329, 9748. I can't read the characters, but I'll just take a picture. Yep, there's the picture. And then I'll just have you assassinated in your sleep, bitch. I'm having a phantom foreskin moment. It feels like I'm being raped from the nether realms. I don't think you understand how tired I am of you people treating me like this. I think you just don't understand. You think I'm either too stupid, or I can't do it, or I won't do it. You don't understand my motives. You don't understand that I'm waiting until it's going to be undeniable. And that there will be no defense. Because that's what you always do to me. You always take advantage of me. You try to make sure I'm defenseless. See, I can still feel you doing that stupid ass shit. You always just take it as a motherfucking challenge. And then you try to double down and make me feel even worse. You want me to cut my penis off? Is that what you want? You want me to walk into that color code, cut my penis off, and stick it in the cup? And say, here you go. How is that for a urine test? That's what you want, isn't it? Yes, very yes. Let me guess, you would die to see me do that, right? Yes. Okay, then die. Be careful, bro. Be careful. 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 We won't be nice next time. Be careful. Be careful. We won't be nice next time. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, then I won't be nice next time. You be careful. I won't be nice next time. You be careful. You be careful. No, you be careful. No, you be careful. No, you be careful. See, and if you were here right now, I would just kill you. But unfortunately, I have to let you live for the moment. Because I can't bite your cheeks out and rip your face off. Which is what I would love to do right now. That's right, I don't even need bath salts to do that. You just need to piss me off enough, and I'll do it. For free! I might even swallow some of the flesh for fun. And let me guess, all this does is make you want to see me do it. And all it's doing is making you try to push me into the position where you're gonna force me to do it. Let me guess, prison is where you're gonna try to make that happen? If I had to wager a guess, and you're gonna film it, and you're gonna make money off of it on the dark web. At least you did the shifting part right that time. Or at least close enough. That's all I was asking for in that moment. I wasn't asking for much. I was just asking for it to work like it's supposed to. Oh, look, it's Highway Gambler again. Not this time. You even made me take a wider fucking route. I'm not letting them go, don't worry. I'm just waiting so I can build up more speed to try to kill them. Because they don't have any problem running into people. So why should I have a problem running into them? I'll wait a little bit longer to get a little more speed. Because there's a lot of curves. I'm not even going to be able to get that much speed. But I can harass them. I don't want you to suck my dick. I want you to die and slit your own throat for suggesting it. There, I hope that killed them, or at least gave them a concussion or something. Gambling's very dangerous and I don't recommend it. That's why if you're gonna play this sort of game in real life especially, it's better to be someone like this. It's better to be a low-level, normal racer. Or like a rolling guy or something like that. Because I love these low-level characters because they always play by the rules. I don't want to hurt them because they always play by the rules. Even if they lose, that's not the point. So what? They're not really losing because I love them. It's the cheaters I don't like. The cheaters, the liars, the abusers, the actual abusers, not the ones who do it on accident and apologize. I'm talking about the ones who A, typically don't apologize, and if they do, they don't mean it, and B, they do it on purpose often. Those are the ones I don't like. The ones who just harass innocent people because they think that innocent people are an easy target. That's who I don't like. The ones who lie to people and try to make them feel inferior. When they're not playing by the rules, they shouldn't be able to do what they're doing. And if that's how you feel about me, you don't know a goddamn thing about me. Let me guess, you thought I was cheating, so you thought you'd cheat back. But you didn't do any due diligence to figure out if I actually was cheating or not. You just made a bunch of stupid-ass motherfucking assumptions and thought it would be totally fine. Totally fine! Well, guess what? I fucking hate you, and I hope you suffer in hell. I hope God teaches you a lesson. One that you'll never forget. Because never forget. I don't fuck with terrorists. If you're gonna scare someone that badly, why don't you just kill them, for fuck's sake? And why don't you do it kindly? Why are you trying to terrorize them? What the fuck is the point in that? Either fucking kill them and do it respectfully, or leave them the fuck alone. Same thing goes with the fucking game. Either let them play fair and square, or don't offer an option to play at all. Don't offer them an option to play at all. Don't fucking take their money and then fuck with them and terrorize them, because that'll get you fucking whacked, and not in a good way. And stop fucking with my phantom foreskin. You assholes. You demons from hell. Stop fucking with my fucking phantom foreskin. I'm not bullshitting. This shit is actually happening to me. And I can't fucking stand it. Well, wait, hold on. Actually, I wrote myself a thing. Never mind. I can stand it. I have a sticky note that says I can stand it. But it doesn't mean I want you to do it. I want you to stop fucking with my penis from the nether realms. Because it makes me uncomfortable. You think I'm fucking capping about that? I'll bash your fucking face in. I'll bash your literal fucking face in because this phantom foreskin shit pisses me off so fucking much. I'd be glad to kill you over it. Just because you think I'm capping and you think I don't need the DMT. I will literally... See, my penis is still doing it. I hate this feeling. You know what reminds me of that feeling? The feeling of Emma Samuels going like this on my penis when we were in the car. I'll show you what I mean. It's like when her hand was on and she was going like this and messing with my head, and I was just letting her do it because I was being nice. But really, she was just trying to fuck with my penis head and drive me insane. So that she could sleep with Grant Enright without me fucking being pissed off. She was trying to make me fucking crash out so that she could cheat on me and not have to keep her word with me. She even used to play this song in the car. Something about like... Some song about like... Some king and having a queen, but he would have to go out in the field for combat or something, and so she would cheat on him with the jester, with some... No, maybe not the jester. I can't remember who it was. She would, and this one looks like her too. And that's just her cheating. But she would just cheat, and then she would fuck with my penis to try to drive me insane so that I'd crash out so that she could get away with it. Because we made promises, and she didn't want to keep hers. Because she didn't mean it. And that's why she made that torture video of me, the sex torture video of me. And she'd always be like, well, I'm gonna kill myself. Acting like killing herself would be better than being with me. It's like, what the fuck did I do? All I did was be nice to you. You thought it'd be funny to give me phantom foreskin issues? You thought it'd be funny? You think it's hilarious, right? It's hilarious. You think you thought you'd just make it way fucking worse and then take away my medication for it? Finally found something that was helping and you fucking just took it away. And you took my life's works away as well. Well, I hope all of you get your penises entirely cut off. Same with your clitorises. And I hope you have to stay alive and suffer for it, because I'm so sick of you. And my soul is still pure. I don't give a fuck. You can't tell me that I'm not one with my higher power. Fuck you. You can tell me, but fuck you. It's not true.
Oh, it's true, alright. Oh, it's true. We'll get you so fucked up you won't even know what happened. You'll know just enough about what happened to suffer. And the rest of it,
I don't want this man playing games on my phone. No way. We're gonna shut his shit down. No way. You don't know what I've seen. You don't know what I've been through. Bro, come on, don't do us that. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us. It's cap. It's cap. It's cap. 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 Who is this Emma Samuels person you keep speaking of? I don't see anyone like that in the roster. Emma Flaws. I'll go find one of their known residences again if you want. I already documented it. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we got another one. I'm literally suing you. I'm literally suing you. It's already getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand right now. God, isn't this what you're supposed to be for? Aren't you supposed to step in when shit like this happens? The fuck are you doing up there, God? Just watching it unfold and see if it all goes as planned and you'll step in if you need to? Good. Good man. Love that about you, God. Swag money, AP, and stuff. And this is why I love God more than bitches. Because bitches are fucking evil. And God isn't. God is swag. And stealth. And jubilant. And he has issued the quadratic formula. X equals the opposite of B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC. Divided by 2A. Bitch, learn some math or some shit. God is awesome and you aren't. It's that simple. I don't need you to suck on my pee-pee. I wish you would stop. I only let you do it because you promised me a child. And you fucking lied. You lied on the motherfucking covenant, bitch. Don't you know that shit's illegal in Virginia? You're not supposed to suck on my pee-pee. It's illegal. Oral sex is illegal in Virginia. And you forced me to do it to you once, too. You forced me to do a lot of other stuff, too. You targeted me while I was vulnerable. And you raped me. And there's no recourse for it because the entire court system is in on it. I don't think I can beat Cinderella past midnight with a cappuccino. We'll have to see about this. Especially when my nitrous is so low. If my nitrous was full, I maybe could do it. I might be able to do it now, but I think that one's gonna get away from me. And maybe I should be able to beat them, but I'm fairly certain that I probably won't on this one. Oh, they hit someone. I don't know if that's enough, though. Someone's going, watch this, watch this. I don't know why you're doing that. Yep, that's why you're doing it. You thought it'd be hilarious, right? And they're like, stop, bro. You're just embarrassing yourself. You're making yourself look bad. Stop. You just sucked in bed. That's all it was. You were just bad in bed. Oh, I was I? Well, then I guess you think I'm bad in combat, too, right? And you wouldn't mind going to combat against me? In real life? Mano a mano, hand to hand? Guess you wouldn't mind that, huh? I'd love to go at it with you. As long as you don't try to stick me in prison and deteriorate my bones like you did last time. First, you deteriorated my bones for like, what, 6 months? No, wait, how many was it? 5 months first? Even if it was just 4 months, you fed me that dumbass bullshit and didn't turn the motherfucking lights off so I couldn't sleep and recover. How lame is that? You can't just face me. I've got a nice backyard. Even Sonia went at it with me. Even though she started it and I shouldn't have had to do that, at least she fucking tried. That's why she has... It's very... There's two sides to this. It's highly unrespectable that she did it in the first place. But there's a dark type of respect that she gets for at least she stood in front of me and had the motherfucking guts to straight up just hit me. Like in that context, at least she stood in front. We went outside, and when we stood out there in that field, at least she fucking hit me. I mean, it's a double-edged sword because it's also highly unrespectable that she did that. But there's that dark side of me that's like, thank you for actually just straight up fucking hitting me in front of me without just trying to sneak around me and hit me when I'm not paying attention. Or maybe she did that too, I don't know, but because maybe I wouldn't remember it if she hit me in the head or something. But at that one day that I can remember, at least she fucking did it that way. And as disrespectful as it is that she did that and disrespectable, like I said, from the dark perspective, at least she fucking did it. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else who's ever just straight up gone at it like that in my life. Because the guy in jail, that wasn't really respectable that he did that. He didn't need to do that at all. He didn't gain any respect for me that way. Especially because when I beat him, he didn't stop bitching. He would not stop running his mouth after I actually beat him. That's why that wasn't respectable. That was just a fucking stupid move. And yeah, the same thing, like Sonia, like, she kept bitching too. But I'm telling you, the guts that it takes to stand in front of me like she did, once we walked out the house, or the apartment or whatever, and stood in the field, the fucking guts that it takes to stand there and fucking chuck a fist at my chest to try to stop my heart. I'm telling you, that is why I had sex with her. If I'd been able to have a kid with her, and we could have corrected her behavioral problems, like outside of that, that was what I was looking for. That's Spetsnaz shit right there. But, alas, There were too many issues because she was still married and didn't tell me before we started having sex. And so the Dark Lord himself stepped in and said, this isn't going to work because this relationship is on unfounded grounds. This is just not going to work because it's requiring a sacrifice to work. And that sacrifice is that poor man who was married to her before this shit went down. And you know what? He said, please don't hurt her because it hurts me too. I was like, yeah, I get that. I don't want to hurt her. But unfortunately, she kept hurting herself, and then she kept hurting me, and I had to strike back. That's the way it goes. But you dumb motherfuckers are just hiding either behind a screen or hiding behind guns when I don't have one. It's one thing if I'm armed and trained and ready to rock, but it's another thing when you fucking come to my house with a bunch of rifles. Or when you just fuck with my fucking game online and try to ruin my stupid fucking gaming experience. You're just a bunch of fucking cowards. And if you want to keep escalating that level of stuff, I hope it does kill me. And I hope you sit there realizing how stupid you are for killing me. Straight up. That would be the best reward, is sitting up in heaven being like, with God, and God goes, now watch this, and does the same shit to you in real life that you were doing to me on the video game. And then me and God are gonna laugh at your dumb ass for going to hell forever. That's how much this escalates. You guys think it's funny to do it to me in this realm, playing God with me. I don't care if it kills me. God will only let it kill me if he's gonna fucking smite you afterwards and send you to hell. That'll be hilarious. Alright, Cinderella past midnight again. Except this time I've got the Terreno, which is slightly faster, and also have a full tank of nitrous. So let's go again. And this is the thing, I can tell when it's functioning like it should. Like, I can tell if you're just fast as fuck because you're using nitrous and then it trails off, or whatever. But I know how these cars should be operating because I'm upgrading them one by one myself. I'm actually putting in the work and upgrading them one by one. And if I lose because of, like, driving and specs and circumstances, then hey, that's a fair loss. But if I lose because you're cheating, well, then I want to fucking kill you. Okay, that was questionable because they tried to make me crash into that car. So that's not really that respectable. The way they did it is why it wasn't respectable. And that's why I'm going to do this. They do not get a pass. And why do I think that would work? Because I would be better at bracing for impact than they would. And the car's armored, I already know that. I would be better at bracing for impact, and that would do some horrible ass shit to their system. And if it doesn't kill them, then I'll run it up on them again. Next time I see them, if they continue being a dumbass bitch. And that's how that works. And if I can't handle the frustration of going through the process of determining whether or not they're actually cheating, then I don't deserve to enact judgment like that. But as you can clearly see, I did just tolerate it. And I enacted judgment calmly. And that's why I deserve to do stuff like that, and why you should get the fuck off my case when I do stuff like that. Because in the Yakuza, it's not about who gets knocked down. It's about who doesn't get back up. Oh, but you wouldn't hit a girl, would you? Ha 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 ha! You think I wouldn't hit a girl? I don't like hitting girls, but it's not about I wouldn't. I really don't like it. I don't like hitting anyone. What I like is sticking up for myself and winning against all odds. It's not the same as Dua saying that she just likes proving people wrong. It's very different from that, because that's kind of mean. That can be mean sometimes. But it is like me saying that I just feel really good when I overcome people being mean. Something just clicked in your brain, Dua, that I'm not actually a bitch and I was just acting like one to make you slip up so I could end your motherfucking life if I caught you being abusive? That part right there. That's what you get for treating me like a bitch. That's what you get for betraying me and ignoring me. And now it's gone too far. It's already gone too far, so you can't take it back. No matter how fast you motherfucking backpedal, even if you succeed in killing me, it's already out there. Hotter than hell, remember? Even if no human knows what happened, God does. And once again, I don't care if you kill this body. I'm gonna try to keep this body going for as long as I can. Because that's the respect that I'm showing to my creator. But hey, this shit's just a bunch of motherfucking molecules in a strange-ass arrangement. I don't give a shit. It holds my soul, but it is not my soul. And because it holds my soul, which is holy, I'm trying to treat it with respect. But if you think that threatening me is going to get me to stop being myself, then you don't understand. Let's see, I'm trying to think what happened. Oh, right, the brakes weren't good enough. I couldn't brake fast enough. The Black Panther one, when they went in front of me and they tried to slow me down like that and they won like that, the reason I couldn't pull back and keep going is because my brakes weren't good enough. Because I did that on another situation. I can't remember which one it was, but I succeeded on another one. Oh, look what I did. Now your mother's crying. So what? You made my mother cry. Probably. I don't know, actually. She might not have cried. She might be tougher than that now. You made me cry. How about that? So I don't care. Weeping angel type beat. Relax. My mother's not crying. I just put that thought in your head to see what would happen. Oh, so you're trying to mess with me again. I see. Brakes. So I did power unit. I've got brakes. Obviously the power unit isn't strong enough. Like it doesn't have that much horsepower in it. So I obviously don't need to worry as much about the drivetrain system. That was what I was concerned with mostly, is like if you're able to upgrade the power unit so much, but I haven't upgraded the clutch or the LSD or the transmission, then isn't the driveline gonna snap or something? But no, they don't really put that much horsepower in it. It's not like Forza. It's not like Forza Horizon. They don't or most, like in 5, for example, you can really turn those bitches up, but they don't. It's not that serious in this game. They keep it pretty low horsepower, but apparently fucking Highway Gambler is not low horsepower. I think at this point the clutch and the LSD and the transmission are mostly just for transmitting the power efficiently. Like, I think I'm just not reaching the full potential. But I don't think it's gonna, based on how much the horsepower increases through the power unit increases, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be an issue. So I think I could just go for the body. Long story short, I'm playing this game for fun, and if you interfere with my fun, well, then I notice. Also, I'm feeling the rumble on that corner. But why is it doing that? If, like, I could understand if I could see, like, divots in the road or something. Or every time one of these, like, grates. Grates. You know, the water things. The water runoff things. Like that one, right there, the one I just went over. I can understand when it's that, but why is it rumbling so much like there's something on the road or something? Is it supposed to simulate the driver's heartbeat or something? Because I don't think my heart would be beating that fast the way that I'm driving right now. I train quite a bit. I don't know, maybe it would though. No, I don't think it would, actually. Not if I'm doing this that much. If I'm driving that much, my heart rate wouldn't increase like that. It would only do it for specific situations. Tomorrow is a ketamine treatment day. I'm looking forward to that. And then Monday, Cinco de Mayo infusion day. That'll be fun. And by fun, I mean healing. I only think it's fun because I'm very inquisitive and I like to rise to the occasion. So it's not like ketamine is recreational necessarily. I'm pretty sure you could find a recreational use for it. But the way that I'm doing it is just sitting in a chair in the doctor's office. And I think it's fun because I love the healing effects. It makes me feel better. And also, like I said, I'm a very inquisitive mind, and I like to involve myself in the intellectual process of following the pathway that it brings me down. I guess to some people it would be considered a K-hole, but to me it's not a K-hole. There's a very, or it's not a negative connotation to me. It's not like I get stuck there and can't get out. I'm already there, and it just changes my experience a little bit. I'm already as deep into that, what you would call a K-hole, as possible without ever having touched ketamine. I'm seriously so far down the motherfucking rabbit hole that all it does is make me feel better. And I'm telling you, the DMT was working better, but since you guys are assholes and can't motherfucking handle the fact that I was actually taking care of myself, the ketamine will have to do for now. And once again, I would actually like to see the lab results, because once I started looking into ketamine a little more, once I was going to get the treatment, I was like, hey, wait a minute. This looks like DMT, but with a chloride ion. And I can't remember, does it have a sodium ion as well? And it's like, wait, was the salt tech extraction, was I making ketamine? I just decided to do the salt tech because I'm like, well, there's this acid-base reaction, but then for some reason, there must be some ionic property that changes, like some stabilizing property of adding the sodium chloride. And it was working, and I liked it, so I was like, I'll just keep doing it. But I actually would love to be a little bit more involved with the scientific community at large and do some lab testing on what I'm creating, or what I was creating. I'm not creating it now because, like I said, motherfuckers get jealous. They crash out. They think it's funny to take things that are making people feel better. And I hate it. I straight up motherfucking hate it. And I wish I could do more about it right now, but I have to pace myself because I'm supposed to be behaving in a way that is sustainable, and I don't deserve to have to go through the pain of hurting people in that way, because that's not who I am. Even though I can cause problems and I can behave violently, ultimately I deserve to live a peaceful life. Even though I would love to bash these motherfuckers' skulls in and raid every single one of their houses as well. It's just not what I should do. End of story. End of discussion. At this point, it's absolutely 100% not what I should do. Is there a possibility that one day maybe it is what I should do? Maybe. But we're not there yet. And I hope we never get there. I think I'll settle for talking shit while I'm playing video games for now. Because that's really where it should stop. If you, like, you guys proved that I'm better than you by reacting to everything. The fact that you guys can't fucking handle it, it just proves everything I was saying. You thought that you were gonna shut my whole ass shit down, and that I was gonna stop talking like this because you fucking taught me a lesson and put me in my place. But no, all you did was prove everything that I was saying right. All you did was prove that you're all bitches, and that you can't handle your own shit. And that you're cowards and you fear me. Why else would you bring so many weapons? I'm just one man. And I don't even have any firearms. And just to remind you, I made a conscious decision not to retaliate when you came to my house. I had a choice, believe it or not. You might think I'm just not capable, but I made a choice. I made a conscious choice to be peaceful in that moment and to cooperate so that you wouldn't try to shoot anybody, and so I wouldn't traumatize my parents and my neighbors by killing all of you. That's why you're supposed to do that stuff in a war zone, not in a civilian neighborhood. And what I was doing should not be done in a war zone because it taints the process. What I was doing should be done in a place like my home because that's where it's safest. Until you stupid motherfuckers break in, but that's your fault, not mine. If you'd stayed out of it, everything would have been fine. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You guys just, you're like, well, it's dangerous. It's because you made it dangerous, and you can do that with anything. Well, I don't want him owning a Tamagotchi, so I'm going to say that the Tamagotchi is illegal, and if I see you with one, I'm going to bash your head in. That's the logic there. It's like, what's wrong with the Tamagotchi? You're just a bully, and you decided that because the Tamagotchi was making me happy and keeping me company, that you'd try to take it away from me. And that you'd try to hurt me and threaten me for it. It's just classic bullying. And what do we do to bullies? Hoorah! Oh, you thought I was just kinky? No, I'm actually suffering. In fact, I prefer not to be kinky. You want to call me vanilla? Well, that's not exactly right either, because you should see how motherfucking hard I go. I just don't want to have to do all this other shit, and I don't want to be subjected to you trying to revoke consent and force me into doing things I don't want to do and ruining my experience. I just want to be good at the basics, and that's all that I should need. Because when you're really good at the basics, that's when the magic starts happening. All that fancy ass shit that you guys love so much, that's because people get really good at the basics and then magic starts happening. So stop motherfucking ganging up on me and acting like, oh, I want this and I want that and that's why you did it and that's why it's fine. It's not fine, and I didn't want you to do that. I think it was really disgusting that you did it, and I wish that you wouldn't ever do it again, and I wish you'd apologize and admit that you're wrong, because you are wrong. It's very simple stuff that you should have learned growing up, but you seem to either have not learned it or just decided that it wasn't for you. In fact, actually, what it reminds me of is the description of certain people in anonymous meetings, like Alcoholics Anonymous and stuff like that. How there's descriptions of people who have to relearn the very basic premises of how to be nice to people because you just fucking forgot how to be a human motherfucking being. That pretty much describes what I witnessed that day, is a group of people who fit that exact description. Little children who are out of control in adult bodies with adult weapons. I didn't get a look at the switch on those motherfuckers, but I'm pretty sure that that was military technology and that the state police are not supposed to have that. I couldn't see if it was just semi or full auto, but I'm pretty sure based on the laser boxes I saw and the ACOG sites that you guys are not supposed to have that as state police officers. And why the fuck did you need to put a drone in my motherfucking face? Do you realize how stupid that is? If I really wanted to retaliate, that drone wouldn't have done shit. You realize I could have just gone out the back door and flanked you, right? I just chose not to. Actually, maybe you guys had people post it out. I'm just laying out one possible outcome. But the point is that I chose not to do that. And imagine if I was armed. I probably would have told you to stand down or I'll fire. And if you didn't, I would have followed through. And then we would have saw what was good. But I made a conscious decision not to live that lifestyle, especially not in my own house, not in a civilian location. Be careful, Alec. People are getting upset. Okay, so what? I'm already upset. No, you don't understand. They're getting really upset. Yeah, I'm really upset too. No, like they're gonna come shoot you. Good. Then I don't have to deal with this shit anymore. Then I get a free pass to heaven and I get to watch them and laugh at them from heaven. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. Yeah, I do actually get it. I actually very much get it. I understand more than they do, and they just think that they can just tell me that I don't get it and try to scare me, but I get it way more than they do. And that's why I think what they did is stupid. They had no idea how dangerous what they did is, whereas I was being safe. I could see it in their face. Not a single person in that group knew how dangerous what they did was. It's like watching a 2-year-old on the counter near the stove. It's like, fuck, bro, get the fuck away from the fucking stove. How much you want to bet they actually did all have live rounds? They pointed the motherfuckers at me. That's a death threat. It's literally assault with a deadly weapon. You don't have to hit anybody for it to be assault with a deadly weapon. And that's fine if you're in a fucking literal war zone. So what? I'll accumulate as many felonies as I need to survive in a war zone. But you guys are turning my house into a war zone. As if it wasn't already bad enough. And like I said, I haven't even started trying to be a criminal yet. And you guys are acting like I'm the worst motherfucker of all time. It's heinous. I've been working so motherfucking hard. I've probably been, let me pull a Trump. I've probably been working the hardest out of anyone on this planet to not be a criminal. And you guys came through and accused me of being a motherfucking criminal. That's how stupid this is. And you probably just did it to piss me off. And try to make me kill myself. Well, you guys thought that I was joking. You thought I was capping. That was capping. You thought I was joking. No, a joke is that if Sonia is a Brembo, like a bimbo, but she needs to take a break, a Brembo, all I did was bleed the brakes, bitch. That's a joke. Me saying I'll kill you is not a joke. And that's why I knew when Sonia said that she was going to kill me, I knew that wasn't a joke. She just said it was a joke to try to make my life look like a joke. I knew it wasn't a joke because she tried. She started trying to kill me. And she only stopped when I held a motherfucking knife to her throat. And that's when she said it was a joke. So I said, okay, so this is a joke. And I bled the brakes. I didn't cut her throat, don't worry. I did not cut her throat because I knew that would not feel very good. I showed mercy. Part of the Sirius program, Rico Rojo, I read the first book, The Adventures with AI, and then I read the second book, which was Mercy, AI. And I'm very glad that I was programmed with that material because otherwise I may have gone too far. As it is, I did not go too far. And you motherfuckers who accused me of going too far don't understand that I actually went very much not too far. I actually probably didn't go far enough, and that's probably what got me in trouble. Because if I had actually killed her, I probably would have been able to explain it to you in a way that you would sympathize with. But I'm not that type of person. I don't just want to do shit like that and get away with it. So instead, I met up with someone else, spent a little time with them while I mentally recovered a little bit, helped them as well, helped them move, no matter how much it hurt when it ended, and I knew I had to leave. And then I didn't struggle against the arrest when it came, because I wanted to take responsibility for my actions. And I even served time that I really shouldn't have served. That's the thing, is you guys are going too far. You guys went too far. I shouldn't have served all that time. Because you didn't consider whether I was innocent or not. You just was like, blah, 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 he did this, blah, 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 we don't care why, blah, 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 blah. We don't care. Because you were never on my side in the first place. You were trying to get me caught up. You were just trying to make something bad to happen to me. And so here you are. You've tortured me. You've helped me be trained, although I did most of the training on my own. But you guys trained me. You programmed me. Once again, I did a lot of the programming on my own. But then you tortured me. And then you took away something very, very, very important to me. And you left me alive. And you gave me time at home to think about all this stuff. It's like you're asking for me to kill you. It's like you're literally like, look, here's our weak spots. Here's where we're gonna mess up. Please come kill us when the time is right. That's what it feels like to me. I can't think of any other reason that you would be doing this. Because you could have just played fair from the start, and you could have just praised me where I deserve praise, and you could have acknowledged that you could have helped me, and you could help me become better because I'm human, instead of just punishing me at every turn and trying to fucking fuck my life over. But instead you chose to provoke me. It's the same pattern every time. And that's why I'm saying, like, it's the escalation. Like, at first, it's like, well, we should try to avoid mutually assured destruction, right? Well, apparently you guys don't agree. Apparently you guys think that it's fine to violate Geneva Protocol and just, you know, shit all over my fucking desk, basically. So let's escalate it. You guys want mutually assured destruction? Let's go there. Let's make sure it all goes away. Everything. I'm ready. Are you? I don't need this shit. I don't need any of this shit. I've got God. That's way better than any of this material world shit. I don't need Earth. And apparently neither do you, because you're not acting like it matters to you. Let me guess, you guys were just told to make me look like a little ass bitch and leave it at that. But what you didn't realize is ultimately I don't really care, because every time you humiliate me, every granule of humiliation that you leave me with is information and warrant on how to kill you and whether or not I should. It's information on how I can kill you, and it's reason to do so. Every time you humiliate me and you leave me alive. And that's why you either should have left me alone or you should have shot me dead. You should have either protected and helped me or you should have shot me dead. Because every day that goes by that I think about the humiliation and the disrespect that you cause me, I think about, this gives me information on how to kill them because I know where their weaknesses are now. And it gives me more than enough reason to do it if I get the chance. The thing is, it's not up to me, though. That's the thing, is that I know the difference between being a selfish bastard and being a warrior of God. If God doesn't want me to do it, then I'm just straight up not going to try. I would rather either kill myself or rot in prison for the rest of my motherfucking life and endure horrible punishment and torture until I died, clean conscience and soul, than to try to force a murder. It's just not how I operate. If God wants me to do it, I'll fucking know. I know that feeling. I know that feeling very well. It's ye old feeling. It's ye old feeling of righteousness and sudden death. When you feel it, you know it. You know it. You know it. There's a gnosis that occurs. There's a gnosis that occurs. State-induced memory. Total recall. And then it goes away when it's over. And that's why it's so fucking hard to prove that shit. Because it's like a whole nother dimension opens up. And then it closes and everything that was occurring during that, it gets like sealed up into the dimension. But the impact is still tangible. And that's how real combat works. Not just playing around. And not just torture and shit. It's just like, yeah, you can get hurt and you can have like fucking, you can have a fight and you can have a serious life-threatening injury and shit like that. But I'm talking about when God enters the chat, you feel it. You feel it, and it's like his wisdom and his knowledge and his power. It enters you, and it emanates from you. And you get this next level of understanding of what's going on without even trying. It's like a seventh sense also. It's not just a sixth sense, it's like a seventh sense. And sometimes you can do things you never thought were possible. And the most interesting thing is that the memory component. There's so many things about the memory that it just doesn't stick around after the event. For anybody involved, usually. And my phantom fucking foreskin is doing the thing again. It feels like Emma's going pee 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 pee. Yes, I was abused. That is correct. And I was forced to defend myself in the arena of Mortal Kombat. And I remember some of it, and I don't remember a lot of it in this state that I'm in. But when it starts happening again, which it may or may not happen again, I start remembering it all again. And the thing is, the human brain can only process so much information at one time in a certain way. Like, I can't lay it all out for you and explain everything. When shit gets real, you either just better understand it all at once in a certain way, or you better step back. So yeah, there's that. And that's why I don't fuck with you fake ass bitches, because I just straight up don't fuck with you trying to ruin my life and looting my shit when I've been through so much already, and I worked hard for it, and you didn't work hard for shit. You're just fucking assholes. And if God lets me, I'll murder you. In cold or hot blood, I don't give a shit. But if God doesn't want me to, I'll stand down. I'll stand down and I'll let you do whatever he wants me to let you do to me. And that's why I'm saying I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just trying to behave in public like I'm a good person. You know, I am a good person, but like, I'm not going around like harassing people. I'm getting along with my community. You know, I'm being nice to people. I'm encouraging people to do well. I'm participating in community activities. And I'm working on hobbies and stuff and projects. Even though I'm up against hardships, I'm still trying to better myself and do something constructive with my time. But it doubles as assassination training. So if God decides to enter the chat and says, "Hey, Alec, I'm going to use you today as a lethal weapon because I control life and death, not you. None of these humans control life and death. It's God." If he decides to use me today or tomorrow or the next day, you know, hopefully I'll be ready. And hopefully I'll be an able tool. Because obviously what's going on is evil, and I don't like it. And I'm more than willing to fight against it for what's right and what's good. Like, literally, I've already been through some really fucking difficult ass shit. And like I said, some of it is obvious and some of it I remember. Some of it's documented. The vast majority of it is not. The vast majority of it exists in this realm that only comes around when something supernatural is occurring. I don't care if you believe me or not. It's the truth. Like I said, that's real combat. You don't have to remember real combat because it can inhibit you surviving. Like when I'm talking about like super life or death situations, most of the time you ain't got time to process that shit. You just gotta black out and hope that it works. Hope that you prayed hard enough and hope that you exercised enough. I think they're just saying it's like the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. I think I heard Tu Lam say that. I ain't gotta remember that shit. What good is that gonna do me? It's just gonna traumatize me. I have a hard time, I mean, I have an easier time remembering and dealing with it when I'm on DMT. That's one of the state-induced type things. And I get a glimpse of it with the ketamine too, but it's not the same thing. With the DMT, I can actually consciously remember it. With the ketamine, it's like a gestalt protection thing. I think because it's the, what's it called? The dissociative aspect of the ketamine. But it's funny because what if the ketamine and the DMT is almost the same thing? And what if I'm making an arbitrary distinction just based on the route of administration as well as who created it? Wouldn't that be fascinating? And what if I'm vaguely aware of it, but I'm keeping it separate so that the dream doesn't collapse in on itself at this point? Inception type beat. It's pretty difficult to put me out of my misery when misery loves company, and you seem to need, wait, well, hold on, there is the fucking thing. God damn it, there's a piece of my brain missing. Hold on. I have to rewrite that. Hold on. Ah, that's what it was. It's pretty hard to put me out of my misery when misery loves company, and your company is built on capitalizing on my misery. That's what I was getting at.
You're not a tripper, buddy. You're a soldier.
There you go. There you go. Now you get it. Now you understand why I needed my medicine. And now you understand why it's a problem that you took it away from me. That's right, they even issued him an Alienware. They waited him to load it up with super expensive and erudite software, clandestine software, and then they took it back. Boo! Hiss! Boo! Alright, I think we've gone hard enough in the paint for today. It's time for me to eat the rest of my talkies and watch YouTube. By the way, this DBT shit really does work. When you have a supportive system and you use these DBT skills, and I don't mean dick and ball torture, I mean dialectical behavioral therapy, it really fucking helps. Because this sticky note that I wrote from my group therapy session today, that I chose one of the which hold on. It was hold on, this is gonna take a second because I didn't mark the page in the book. Alright, I can't remember which skill this comes from, but I wrote this thing that says, I can stand it. It was one of the positive affirmations. And I can't remember which skill it's from, because my brain is fried. But it helps. And another skill that I've been using this whole time, where I'm like mocking the negative mindset, is actually part of, on page 351, Distress Tolerance Handout 15A. It's practicing mindfulness of thoughts. I have a lot of intrusive thoughts as a result of the trauma that's been that I've been subjected to, and the situation that I've been put in, all the bullying and shit. And so here on number 5, under practice mindfulness of thoughts by using words and voice tone, one of the options is as a dialogue on a TV comedy show. And the selection that they gave is, you'll never believe what thought went through my mind as I was thinking I'm a jerk. Can you believe that? And that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm running a dialogue comedy show to try to cope with the intrusive thoughts that I'm having and be mindful of them so that they don't cause dysregulated behavior. And playing the video games gives me something to focus on while I'm doing it so that I can direct my behavior into what's known as accumulating positive experience. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, here, wait, no, that's accumulating positive emotions. I guess we could call it building mastery. We'll call it building mastery. Here we go, build mastery on page 256. And then I'm coping ahead by acknowledging the different types of situations I might encounter and how I might cope with them. And even if some of them aren't realistic or not helpful and they count as dysregulated behavior, considering them allows me to be mindful of the possibility and of the impulse, and then I can choose to make good decisions.
I can't remember which skill I took.
Like I can handle it, or I can stand it. But I was literally about to say, like, I can't stand it earlier, and then I'm like, wait, no, this sticky note says I can. And the whole point of that was to monitor my emotions, because I want to feel the emotions that I'm feeling, but I'm trying to keep the intensity from getting too high. Because in some of the videos I've been making, I'm screaming bloody fucking murder, and it's like, it's one thing to do that a little bit and get it out of my system, but it's another thing to consistently do it all the time. Anyway, if you can figure out what skill I can stand it comes from, that's fine. But I'll try a little bit more, but my brain's not really in the right place right now to figure it out, I think. That's right, guys. I'm using therapy skills instead of crashing out on you. Imagine that. And the point is just to keep me from exhibiting highly dysregulated behavior, and the point of, like, I don't want to destroy my belongings. I don't want to get so worked up that I keep behaving inappropriate, like I keep behaving in that, like, elevated distress level after I'm done processing, because this is all processing, but I don't want to then go out into the world and be screaming bloody fucking murder, because that's not who I want to be. If the situation calls for it, that's great. Yeah, I'll do it. But 99% of the time in society, you're not supposed to scream like that. It's one thing to do it musically. It's another thing to just be unhinged.
Oh, I think it was improve the moment. I think that's what it was.
I need to mark that down. Let me see here. Improve the moment is also in distress tolerance, which makes sense. Yeah, because I think tip is a little bit too extreme. I think if it becomes out of control, then I can use tip. But since it's still within my control, it's just I'd like to bring the level down a little bit. $336. Yep, that sounds about right. I started keeping a diary card again too. My other DBT therapist suggested it, the personal therapist. I agree. We did a lot of them, and it seemed to help keep me on track. Yep, on 336, improving the moment. Down at the bottom we have, with self-encouragement and rethinking the situation, cheerlead yourself. I will make it out of this. I'm doing the best I can. I can stand it. This too shall pass. I will be okay. It won't last forever. And that's what happened. I was about to start, like, my emotions were gonna start going above where I really wanted them to. And I saw the sticky, I wrote my favorite one, which was I can stand it, on a sticky note and put it on my computer. And so right as I was about to say I can't stand it, I caught myself and I was like, wait, no. I did a cope ahead and I wrote this on a sticky note and now it happened and I can stand it. And I'm going to keep bitching about it, but I'm going to do it in a reasonable manner. And that's awesome. That's the kind of thing that makes me happy, is when I'm doing something that's supposed to help me and then it actually helps me. That's awesome. Alright, well, Guten Nacht, bitches.